You spend long hours and sleepless nights team building? I know I do. Are you bad at competitive Pokemon? Well then come on down to Lucky and Bad Incorporated. Trademark. Our state-of-the-art RNG servers can swing RNGesus back your way. Need a crit? Need a freeze? Maybe you want to flinch and win the game? Well, we got all of that. Lucky and Bad Incorporated has everything. Trademark, by the way. So, Lucky and Bad has 3 packages. We have our God and Anime production package, which includes all your crit needs, all your freezes, all of everything that you want. Only one payment each month of $69.69. Bam!
Like
our Blazer
Krabby Patty,
protection
don't you,
includes
Squidward?
everything from the God and Anime protection pack, but also ensures that every time you use the move Scald, you'll get a burn. Only 300 payments of $420. And those who are especially bad are RTK protection pack. We siphon the luck right out of RTK's body, take it, send it to you through our servers, and you get anything you want. Only 12 payments. That's a 2, but that's supposed to mean 12. 12 payments of $623. So come on down to Lucky and Bad Incorporated, trademark, or give us a call at 1-800-69-LUCKY. That's 1-800-69-LUCKY. I said that's 1-800-69-LUCKY. That's 1-800-69-LUCKY. I said that's 1-800-69-LUCKY. Warning, Lucky and Bad is not an actual business. Use of this has been linked to several different cancers, such as mesothelioma, breast cancer, and testicular cancer. By use of our services, we hold no responsibility. Lucky and Bad will cause penal shrinking. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another week of the PPL. This is week 2. My name is RTK, and this week we're facing Shroom Raver and the Parasect Germain. So, me and Shroom go back quite a while. We've played each other quite a bit. We usually tend to have crazy games, and thank you for our sponsors, Lucky and Bad, for letting me off the siphoning tubes so I can come and record this. So, let's get this match started. I'll hit the play button right now for me. Okay. Let's get this started. Come on, Shroomy. This was actually a fairly long game because it actually went down to the wire towards the end. So, we got Leon, Shroom actually challenging us to a battle now. So, I'm going to lead off with my Infernape. I believe he decides he wants to lead off with his Inzaption, with his Rotom. So, I'm actually just gonna swap out here. I don't know if this thing is scarfed or not. I'm not scarfed. I'm definitely not scarfed. So I'm gonna go into an Excadrill, predicting some type of electric move, maybe a Volt Switch or a Thunder Wave. And there's the Thunder Wave right there, which is perfect for me. It was a safe bet. So here I decide I want to go out for the Stealth Rocks. And even if he brings in this Fortress, I can still do a decent amount of damage. I mean, yeah, he can hurt me with, what's the move that this thing gets? Earthquake? Yeah, he can hurt me with Earthquake. But I want to get some chip damage off him. Excadrill, not quite the best here. I pretty much just have him so I could get some damage off and get rocks up. He's max HP, max attack? No, he's like 76 HP, max attack, and a certain amount of speed. I don't remember exactly. So he actually is gonna go for the Earthquake now, and it's gonna bring me down about half. But I have leftovers, so it's gonna keep me around a little bit longer. I'm actually afraid that I'm going to lose Excadrill here. I could use it as fodder later if I really need to. So I'm actually going to go into Tangrowth, and he actually pulls out a big boy play here and gets his Volt Switch off, which is pretty good for him. And then he's going to get the momentum back in his favor. I believe he goes out to his Typhlosion now, and that's probably going to force me to swap out. So I get that nice 25% Stealth Rocks damage. Need those. Got to keep those up as much as possible. I'm going to go into Florges here. Florges is my best bet to take on Typhlosion, even though I'm hurt by spikes too. Flamethrower is going to do a decent amount, but it's showing me that he's not boosted. So that means he's either a Scarf or he's a Z-move, because Typhlosion is one of his potential Z-move users. I'm gonna just go for the Wish here because I need to keep this Florges healthy because I'll need it for later, just so it can sponge some more hits. I can live one more flamethrower, so it doesn't really matter. So here he's gonna go for his other flamethrower. And I believe this turn he actually gets the burn too, so that kind of sucks. It's like a 10% chance. I just go for the Psychic because I know I need to get some damage off on this thing. I'm gonna get my Wish back, and I'm gonna get my leftovers before Burn decides to hurt me. Well, I mean, Burn was nerfed this gen, right? It was nerfed, so it doesn't really hurt you all that much. Anyways, he's gonna go for a flamethrower this time, and this time he's actually gonna get a crit. And I see that he's using Lucky and Bad right now, so I'm gonna go for the Wish again. It was my safe bet, just so I can stall this thing slightly, because it can't kill me. Besides, it got the burn and the crit. So now this is my defogger in case I need to defog later. If he spike stacks me, I can live one swap in to rocks. So I'm gonna go into Slowking. Now I'm trying to still assess whether he's scarfed. He's only gone for flamethrower, so it's making me believe that he's scarfed. But I don't want to risk the Z Bloom Doom. So I don't need Excadrill technically. So I'm gonna swap out into Excadrill, and if he goes for the Bloom Doom, I'm dead anyways. If he goes for the flamethrower and he's scarfed, I'm dead anyways. Turns out he actually is Z Bloom Doom. So I was worried, and I was worried rightly so. So wow, I don't know if I need to keep Bloom Doom off the screen or what. I haven't seen it used before. So he's gonna go for that beautiful Bloom Doom, and he's gonna take out my Excadrill, which it did what it needed to do. It got some damage off on Fortress. It got the Stealth Rocks up. As long as I keep them up for most of the game, we should be fine. Now, I'm going to go into Latios because he doesn't have a whole lot of swap-ins to this. He has Fortress, but not really much is going to want to take a Psychic or a Dragon move. So I'm going to go for the Psychic here. And I'm going to get the Spadef drop, which is going to make it so I kill him next turn if he stays in. So he's either forced to swap out or he has to sack this thing. So he actually decides to sack it, and that actually matters a lot because this thing would have hurt my team quite a bit now that I don't have Excadrill. He's going to go into his Primarina, and I still don't know what type of Pokemon this is. It could be Choice Specs. Choice Specs hurts a lot. It could be Assault Vested. I'm not quite sure, so I'm going to go into my Slowking, take some spikes, and he's actually going to go for the Moonblast because my Steel Resist... Oh my god, that did so much damage. My Steel Resist is gone. I mean, not my Steel Resist, my Fairy Resist. So now, I don't really think defogging is going to be as necessary, so I'm going to sack Florges here. I know I'm going to need Slowking for his Mega Lopunny. And Mega Lopunny is going to hurt me, and Regenerator, I can just keep it going. Here, I want to force a swap out. I'm actually just going to go for I believe I go for a knockoff here. Because I could take one hit, I wanted to get rid of the item if it was Choice Spec. So, he's either getting rid of rocks here, or I flinch him. Rock Slide actually did more damage to him anyway, so even if I didn't do the flinch, it would have done more than knockoff. But I do get the flinch, because Lucky and Bad Incorporated is always on my side. So I'm going to go for the Rock Slide again, and this time it's going to take out the Fortress. So Tangrowth is actually going to get a kill this game, which is great. Now, he's going to send out his Typhlosion again, bring it down low enough. I want to keep my Tangrowth around because of the Regenerator, and I do have Rocky Helmet on that as well. I'm going to go into Infernape in case he's predicting to go for the Slowking, and it's actually going to work out for me because he goes for the HP Grass, and I actually kind of shoot that. So here I'm just going to go for the Mach Punch. I didn't want to go for Flare Blitz and get recoil on me. I didn't want to go for the close combat and get the get the drop. So this is actually what I prepped for. I brought Taunt on Infernape. I don't want this thing setting up on me. I don't need it setting up on me. Even if Infernape dies here, I'm fine. I'm gonna go for the Taunt, and it's gonna stop him, because I believe he was actually like Substitute, Dragon Dance, Toxic, and Land's Wrath. So I'm gonna swap out now. I'm gonna go into Tangler, because now this thing, if it does have, you know, any type of move, I can sponge any hit from it. So 1,000 arrows, I'm gonna take. Yeah, that does absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed here, and he's just gonna keep going for 1,000 arrows. I just want to go for the Leech Seed. I want to make sure I'm getting health back every time I'm handling this. I do have the Hidden Power Ice, but I don't want to reveal it yet because I don't quite know if he's weakness policy or not. It didn't show he had leftovers or anything, so I'm just gonna bring him down. Also, he's not quite low enough to where HP Ice will kill. Here I go for, I believe, Knockoff to potentially get a weakness policy off, or maybe a Lumberry, depending on the thing he decides to go for. Now, I can take a return from this thing. I believe I can maybe take 2 returns, but I'm not quite sure. Either way, I can, if I can't take 2 returns, I know I can take 1 and swap into Slowking, and at least get 2 Rocky Helmet damages off on this thing. So I was at 156, it's going to bring me down to 83, so I believe I could have taken 2 Rocky Helmet from here. Not quite sure. I'm going to swap out though, just so I can preserve Tangrowth, because it actually handles his Snack Deep, his Zygarde, better than Slowking does. And I'm actually gonna die, but I get the Rocky Helmet damage off. Now I can pretty much bring in Latios at any one point in time. I decided I'm gonna bring in Tangrowth here, because I need to make sure that his Primarina is gone. Here I believe I go for the HP Ice as he brings in Snack Deep, me predicting him to go into this. I go for the Hidden Power, and it's gonna do a huge amount of damage. So now he's pretty much, he can't go for a Substitute. He only can pretty much go for a Toxic. This thing doesn't really matter to me, because I believe after this turn he's gonna bring in his Primarina, which I'm gonna have to make sure I just get damage on, so a Psychic or a Thunderbolt from Latios can kill. So there's no real reason for me to keep this thing alive. Now he's gonna bring in his Lagoon. I don't know if it's Scarfed or not. I don't know if it's, Assault Vested. I still don't know if it's Choice Specs. I do not know. I did not figure out from the couch whether or not it was. So he's gonna kill my Tangrowth. I'm just gonna let it die because I just need to bring in Infernape and get a decent amount of damage off, because Psychic does like 34% if he's Assault Vested. So I'm gonna go for a Flare Blitz and just get as much damage as possible on him. I don't remember if I kill myself or he kills me. I believe I kill myself. No, he does kill me with a Moonblast. Okay. So now I am pretty much good to bring in my Scarf Latios and just go for Psychic here, because at this range I'm fairly certain that Psychic will kill this, even if it's Assault Vested. I'm gonna go for the Psychic now. I'm gonna kill it. It's deaded. It's deaded. And now all it comes down to is, him not being able to kill me. So I've pretty much won this game 1-0, which is great. Got a little lucky here and there. Caused some trouble for Shroom, but that's okay. He's gonna go for the cheeky fake out just to see, get some damage off, because I'm not quite sure if the return could have killed me. It probably could have, but I am Scarf, so I am gonna win this game 1-0, which is a lot better than the game I had week 1. It was just crap then. So thank you for watching, guys. Stay awesome, and I'll see you guys later.